Hello, it's Kimberly here, but I'm actually called Kumi just to kid you not, and today I'm going to play the worst video games ever made. First, let's start with E.T. for the Atari 2600. Now I will tell you a story of this. This game is based on the film of the same name, and was designed by Howard Scott Warshaw. The objective of the game is to guide the eponymous character through various screens, to collect 3 pieces of an interplanetary telephone that will allow him to contact his home planet. Warshaw intended the game to be an innovative adaptation of the film, and Atari thought it would achieve high sales figures based on its connection with the film, which was extremely popular throughout the world. Negotiations to secure the rights to make the game ended in late July 1982. Giving Warshaw only 5 weeks to develop the game in time for the 1982 Christmas season. The result is often cited as one of the worst video games released and was one of the biggest commercial failures in video gaming history. E.T. is frequently cited as a contributing factor to Atari's massive financial losses during 1983 and 1984. It is speculated that as a result of overproduction and returns, millions of unsold cartridges were buried in an Alamogordo, New Mexico landfill. The game's commercial failure and resulting effects on Atari are frequently cited as a contributing factor to the video game industry crash of 1983. Now that we've gone over that, let's pop this piece of turd in and give it a go. What? I fell in a hole. Now how do I get out of here? Oh, you're supposed to hold the joystick in a very specific way that makes a whole lot of sense. What? I fell in the hole again? Now this game is pissing me off. Now that you've seen me play this, I suggest that you shouldn't play this damn filth. Anyway, moving on. Now as you can see, I'm holding a game that actually costs almost $200. It's called Action 52. Do you know why this game is called Action 52? Because there's 52 games in one, of course. A lot of people have considered this one of the worst video games ever made. Do you know why? Because everything is horrible, from the graphics to the music. And just to let you know, there's an odd thing about this. Whenever you play the game too long if put in a top loader, it gets really hot and smells like burning plastic. Now right below me is a top loader. If people don't know about this, this is a smaller version of the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now let's get on with this game.
Make your selection, now.
Wow, just look at those games. Fire Breather, Star Evil, Illuminator, G-Force, Ooze and many others. I'll try Alfredo. What? I got killed by macaroni? What were they thinking? Let's try the other games.
Okay, when the hell even came up with this crap? This game is the most god-awful disgrace in human existence. To hell with this. Something has to be done now.
It's hammer time. Okay, now on to Superman 64. It is infamous for the negative reception it received from critics and is considered one of the worst games of all time. Despite its critical reception, NPD Group data shows that Superman was a top seller in North America during the month of June 1999. Following the overwhelming negative reception the N64 version received, Titus completely redesigned Superman for the PlayStation. However, due to the expiration of its Warner Bros. License, Titus was unable to release the PlayStation version, resulting in its cancellation in 1999. Superman was listed as the worst game of all time by Game Trailers, the worst game on a Nintendo platform by Nintendo Power, and as the worst video game adaptation of a comic book by both GameSpy and Game Daily, Superman was largely criticized for having unnecessarily repetitive, difficult, and confusing objectives, unnecessarily short time limits that left no margin for error, numerous glitches that interfere with gameplay, poor graphics, infamously short draw distances, and poor controls, and is currently called the worst game of all time. Alright, let's see what will await.
Then there's no time to waste.
What? Lex wins? Now I've got to do the whole damn level again.
Okay, I've had absolutely enough of this.
This game.
VCN, VCB, VCM, BCM, MZX, BC, JGD, JH, GEKD.
Okay, moving on to another horrible game ever made, Dragon's Lair on NES. This game is what people have been considering one of the most frustrating games ever made, due to the game's sluggish pace and the fact that most enemies are able to instantly kill Dirk with one touch. Only the smallest enemies, such as bats, drain Dirk's life bar instead of killing him outright. The game is harshly criticized for its high difficulty level. The game is not unbeatable, but requires the player to learn the timing of the game's enemies and obstacles through repetition. The game's poor controls, lack of checkpoints, and finite number of lives, however, makes this nearly impossible. Another factor adding to the game's immense difficulty is the fact that the player can only lose 5 lives before being forced to start the entire game over. Also, in between levels, the player is taken to an elevator that travels between different floors, like in the arcade game. If the player gets off at the correct floor, they can continue the game. If the player gets off at the wrong floor, they are forced to replay a previous level. Well, anyway, let's get to the game already. Okay then, jumped over the dragon and, what? How can a door kill you? I better get past this, or else, I'll throw a fit.
Oh my god, 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 oh my GRFTHIGIUSOAURHFOKJDFKJHGKJSFHDJLFGDF. Why can't I PASLEHSKTJHKLSSFKL the first DFJK semicolon GQDSKMUVELDLFTJLOSJK?
Okay, I'm done with that flyth for now. Give me suggestions in the comments on what else I should play. See you all in the next vid.